unable to prove the terrorism or the act of terrorism of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So the court will not take place. And let me tell you what happened today is the exact mentality of Nigeria, what you call the jungle justice. Some of you do not understand the mentality that gave Nigeria, or the mentality of the jungle justice in Nigeria. You know what is the jungle justice? The jungle justice is when people are lynched, set ablaze. The mentality of this kind of justice is what the Nigerian government are displaying today. The Nigerian government has displayed the highest level of jungle justice. An average man in Nigeria's street would want to kill somebody for stealing phone. An average man in Nigeria's street will want to lynch a fellow Nigerian for picking pockets. An average Nigerian in the street would want to set ablaze a fellow Nigerian for stealing the handbags of women. That is exactly what the Nigerian government has displayed today. What they did was to go to another man's country, abduct Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, brought him to Nigeria without regard to international laws. Without regard to international treaties. Without regard to nations that have breached their own laws. And they were shocked. The outrage, reaction from different quarters. So where do you think they are going to start? They don't have the balls to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. So now they are joined this case till October. So that between now and October, they are going to be pulling stunts that will demoralize Biafra people. I am calling on Biafrans today. No matter what the DSS and Nigerian government are going to do, do not be discouraged. The struggle for Biafra has entered autopilot. I am calling on Biafrans today. No matter what the government of Nigeria is going to pull, make sure you support Eastern Security Network. I am calling on Biafrans today. No matter the stunt the DSS are going to pull, make sure you support the Eastern Security Network. I am calling on Biafrans today. No matter what the Fulani government are going to do, make sure you support the Eastern Security Network. Because the target is to demoralize you. No matter what the Nigerian government is going to do today, with the abduction, the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, make sure you support IPOB. No matter what the Nigerian government is going to do today, don't ever forget that before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were captured, he has put in place mechanisms that will protect you, mechanism that will safeguard you, mechanism that will safeguard and secure Biafra land. No matter what the Fulani do today to demoralize you, to make you turn away from Biafra, remember, we are getting close. Remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done everything and has put everything in place. All mechanism needed to actualize Biafra. All mechanism needed to actualize Biafra. He has put them in place. Remember that whatever the Nigeria DSS do today, I want you to remember Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not only put the Eastern Security Network, there are other sectors within IPOB that have engaged so many nations in diplomacy. They have engaged so many organizations in diplomatic work. Do not forget that this diplomatic work have started yielding results. Do not forget that these sectors created by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu within IPOB has done extraordinary things to set the ball rolling. And as I'm talking to you right now, the ball is rolling and rolling very fast in all those sectors. Fulani government understand how you feel. And now they are playing the mind game. The mind game in trying to demoralize you, making you understand that they are in charge, making you understand that they decide what happened and what will not happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want to let you understand that they decide what goes to when he goes to court and when he don't go to court, thereby making you to have a rethink or double mind in supporting Biafra. It is time you rise up. If you are not supporting Biafra, this is the time you have to bring yourself out and support the ESN. Very, very important. And we must thank those who, after listening to the new account of ESN, today a lot of people, a lot of Biafrans have begun to show their support for ESN. Let that continue. The message I have just played, the IPOB USA website, the donation, the ESN account, it is time you support the Eastern Security Network like never before. Because the stunt the Nigeria government pulled today is to make you, to demoralize you. Iku na ada number. The only thing the Nigeria government want the Biafrans to do is I may iku call down Bana Biafra. And we know their strategy. We know their plan. And that is why we are saying the struggle for Biafra has entered autopilot. Autopilot. You don't know it all. Allow the spirit of Biafra, the spirit of our leader, to possess you, so that your spirit will be in line with this autopilot. And do not, because of your selfish interest, do not, because of your I too know, Do not because of your position. Do not because of what you know and others don't know. Destroy what our leader have done. Set us back on this fast-moving train. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done everything. And by now, it is us that will prove to him that the mechanism he has put in place that is capable of bringing Nigeria to its kneel is being implemented. It is now in the ball is in our court. The ball is in our court. The Nigeria government you see today, you know they are weak. You and I know their weak point. You and I know when to deal with them. You and I know how to deal with them. You and I know that the struggle for Biafra has entered a new phase. You and I know that the struggle for Biafra is no longer a child play. You and I know that blood has been spilled for Biafra. You and I know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has put in everything he can. He has done everything he can. He has put in all this mechanism in place. You and I know that what you know, I don't know it. And what I know, you don't know it. You know exactly when to rise up and begin to implement what you know that I don't know. The time has come when I will begin to implement what I know that you don't know. In the struggle for Biafra, there is what we call the division of labor. Onye nankia. The things you know, the things you have planned with our leader, how to get Biafra that nobody else knows except you and him. It is time you begin to implement it. It is time individually, collectively, it is time you begin to implement whatever you have discussed, planned with our leader for the actualization and the restoration of Biafra. Because we know who our leader is. And we know that a lot of you out there have your own secret with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is not the time to say or wait for him to press the button. If you know the strategy and the secret you have with our leader, that you should do something when the time arises. You should do something when the time comes. My brother, my sister, the time has come to begin to implement everything we have had with our leader before this day. God is not a man. God is not a man. When our leader was busy distributing tax to people within IPOB, it is not out of ignorance. When our leader was busy sharing some secret with you, it is not out of ignorance. It is not coincidence. It is for a day. It is for a time like this. Some of you have different understanding with our leader. Some of you knows exactly the secret plan, discussion you have had with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And those discussions and plan is all about how to get Biafra. It is time you begin to implement whatever you have with him. We have to begin to deliver. The time has come. The time has come. We are going to be speaking in language the Nigerian government will understand and the language they will not understand. I say it again, that you were here in 2015, 2016, 2017. We are not in stagnation. We are not stagnant, for Christ's sake. The Nigeria DSS and Fulani government, they are also not stagnant. Nigeria Fulani government, we cannot do the same thing all over and all over again and expect different results. Fulani government and you want the IPOB family members. It is time for us. Don't come to tell me that you know everything. Don't come to tell me you did it last time. You are going to do it again. You can't do the same thing you did last time and you are going to get the same result. Things have changed. Strategies have changed. And what our leader did in 2015 prior to his arrest is not what he did in 2021 before he was abducted. In case you don't know, what our leader did in 2015 was not what he did in 2021. In 2015, our leader solicited for arms and ammunition to protect our land. They say he has committed treason. Igbo governors, politicians, they say, bring him, let us kill him. How can you solicit for arms? The World Igbo Congress, by then, they say, how can you solicit for arms? What do you know? There is nothing going on in Nigeria. And he went to Nigeria, they arrested him. Because when they arrested him, they begin to bring the video of him addressing the World Igbo Congress, where he solicited for arms and ammunition to defend our land. Today, he did not only solicit for arms and ammunition, he made sure security outfits were set up to protect our land. What happened in 2015 is not what happened in 2021, and that is not what is going to happen in 2021. Fulani have seen him realizing his dream of stopping them from Fulanizing Nigeria. The same thing happened to Sunday Igbo. Fulani have seen that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have put every mechanism to stop the Fulanization of Nigeria. So the way they handled him in 2015, 2016, 2017 is not the same way they are going to handle him this time around. That is why I am calling on those within the IPOB high-rank officers who will always claim they have done it before, they are going to do it again. It is time you understand that the struggle for Biafra has taken a different dimension. And we must be ruthless, very ruthless in whatever we do to actualize and restore Biafra. Ka anyị si kwado na mbụ abụrụ ka anyị si kwado n'ugbu a. Ka Nigeria Fulani gọọmenti si kwado na mbụ abụghị ka ha si kwado na mgbe a. Everybody must understand that this time around, it is fight to finish. Whatever we do now determines how we are going to get Biafra and when. Remember, the arrest of Nelson Mandela did not stop the ruthlessness in South Africa people. Nelson Mandela was in prison. It did not stop the ruthlessness against the appetite. And for this reason, let me say it again. What transpired in 2015, 2016, 2017